stories were relegated to an endless wave of low-effort slop.
Star Wars really is doomed.
Star Wars has been struggling for years, but right now it's the worst it's ever been.
Star Wars franchise is in the weakest position it has ever been at any point in its entire...
Star Wars. It's one of the most influential and large franchises of all time, judging by the amount of money it's made. Personally, I love it, how it feels like such an infinite universe. Lightsabers, blasters, guys with penis heads, overall it just can't be beat in terms of variety. Lately, unfortunately, it's been lacking in just about every other department. The new Mandalorian movie absolutely flopped, not even surpassing its original production cost if you add marketing. Right now, Star Wars is stuck. But what's keeping it stuck? If it hasn't released anything entertaining for the last 5 years besides Andor, well, what's keeping it afloat? Well, my viewer friends, we must go back to the beginning for that. Star Wars, released in 1977, was planned to flop super hard. When it was tested on audiences, it got terrible scores. George Lucas left on vacation when the film released in theaters just to escape what he thought would be a box office tragedy.
In only 9 days, Star Wars has grossed more money than any movie in Dallas history.
When he came back, he was in shock, probably due to how Star Wars broke about just every record it could have. From then on, George went on to create an extremely amazing universe, with some shows, and the best part was everything was quality. Like good, passionate quality. There were no cash grabs, no crappy mediocre stuff, just to get people in theaters. While people had mixed opinions about Star Wars movies up to 2012, it was pretty unanimous that things were still really good compared to other universes in film. Wait, what happened in 2012? Disaster did. George thought he was getting too old to direct and that his talent was fading. He was getting bid wars over his famous franchise, and he just chose what he thought would be the most talented and trustable brand to continue the franchise. Disney. He sold the film company, Lucasfilm, to Disney for around $4 billion. Everyone was talking about it.
Disney! Film to Disney!
Disney just bought Star Wars!
Most people were excited to see Star Wars in such capable hands because, at the time, Disney still had a reputable background. Others were cautiously skeptical because they feared Star Wars would become commercialized, and they had the perfect fear. Disney's movies started releasing, and crap. By 2019, everybody was angry with Disney after Rise of Skywalker. I mean, how could you not be? They ruined so many characters, introduced so many stupid ones, and made new things like force healing that completely broke the original trilogy. People hated everything but Rogue One, which was cherished, which we'll bring up again later. Then, something crazy happened. A new show dropped on Disney Plus, and it was really good. The Mandalorian was a massive success across the board. People loved it, and it was getting Disney one of the worst ideas ever. Some genius up at Disney thought, we can milk this until it dies, which it won't. After that, so many bad shows released. Mandalorian Season 2 was okay. Boba Fett sucked, and so did all the other shows released since. All but one, but we'll wait on that for a second. It made Disney money, so they didn't care. Then by 2026, most people are calling Star Wars dead, including myself. A new movie releases, The Mandalorian and Grogu, and it's trash. Everyone could have called this. That was fair. Disney hadn't given us anything decent for years now. Everyone is tired of Star Wars. Except there's some people keeping it alive and going somehow. Why? Well, there's 3 reasons Star Wars is still alive. 1, the games. Star Wars Battlefront 2 has seen insane numbers for a 9-year-old game. Jeez, man, that sounds crazy to say. Anyways, for a 9-year-old game, it still has an extremely consistent player base. The May 4th resurgence has helped, but people truly just love this game, and for good reason. I still play it pretty frequently to this day, and that's not even to mention the Kyber V2 modding scene, which has pushed even more players. The second reason is Andor. I know one good show might not be enough to keep the franchise alive for years, but hear me out. Everyone was bored of Star Wars, and Andor was a breath of fresh air. An actual good Star Wars project really reminded people of how good Star Wars is capable of being in the right hands. This helped keep the hype alive and kept people's hope up for another good show. And my final third reason is nostalgia. Because, let's be real, who isn't nostalgic for Star Wars? People love the franchise for its good fights, characters, and also nostalgia. Disney usually takes advantage of this to make people watch shows like in Obi-Wan. Disney says, look, wait guys, we don't stink. We're having Darth Vader and Obi-Wan fight at the end of the show, but you have to watch the whole thing to see. It's gonna be super mother frickin' epic, yo. And then people see the words Obi-Wan and Vader and go watch one of the worst seasons to ever touch the silver screen. The lesson of the story is don't milk things till they die. Honestly, despite all the things keeping Star Wars alive right now, it might still be dying. The clock is ticking for Disney anyways. So let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.